guys, you know I love to make unconventional recipes and unconventional ramen. That's why there are these unconventional and unusual combinations that you see in many of my ramen recipes, like butter chicken ramen, birria ramen, peanut gochujang ramen. I have one which is more conventional, the tonkotsu ramen, and I'm not gonna stop making ramen anytime soon. So today we're making another unconventional ramen. Today we're making a creamy base with some tahini. If you don't want to use tahini, you can use nut butter like peanut butter or cashew butter or almond butter or a seed butter instead. We're adding some Asian chili sauce like sambal olek to it and some Korean gochugaru flakes for that smoky, spicy, sweet flavor. All these flavors melt really well and make a fantastic ramen. We need just one pan for this entire ramen for all the toppings and everything, and for that delicious teriyaki tofu as well. I make this easy teriyaki sauce marinade for the tofu and then cook the tofu until it glazes over the tofu and then remove it from the pan. Then use the same pan to make the chili crisp, remove half of it to use as garnish, and then continue to make the ramen with some aromatics and veggies, add the broth, and then cook the noodles in the same pan as well. No need to pre-cook the noodles. It makes your life super easy by reducing the number of pans you need as well as reduces your active time in the kitchen. So let's make this creamy ramen with teriyaki tofu. To make the teriyaki tofu, press about 7 to 8 ounces of firm or extra firm tofu for at least 15 minutes. Then slice it into big 1-inch blocks, then set it aside. Make your teriyaki sauce with some soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, ginger garlic paste from minced ginger and garlic, brown sugar, a little bit of cornstarch, and some pepper flakes. Mix really well and then marinate the tofu in this marinade for at least 15 minutes. In the meanwhile, you can prep the rest of the ingredients for your ramen noodles. Once you're ready, heat a medium to large skillet over medium-high heat. Add just a little bit of oil, then add the marinated tofu blocks to the skillet. Let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes, then flip the tofu, then add the rest of the marinade and continue to cook until the marinade starts to thicken. Brush some of that thickened sauce all over the tofu blocks and then remove the tofu blocks from the skillet and set them aside. Also remove any of that extra sauce from the skillet. You can drizzle all of that delicious teriyaki sauce over your ramen bowl just before serving. Now let's make the chili crisp. Reduce the heat to medium or medium low depending on your stove and the skillet. You don't want the garlic to burn, so if your medium is generally too hot, reduce it to medium low. Once the oil is hot, add the minced ginger and garlic and the gochugaru flakes and mix really well. Continue to cook this mixture until the garlic is golden. The gochugaru flakes are going to get smoky and you might start to sneeze. Once you're starting to sneeze, you know that the gochugaru flakes are cooked and the garlic is pretty much on its way to get cooked. Remove half of this mixture into a bowl to use as topping. Then add in some chopped or sliced onion and bell peppers and mix really well. Add a pinch of salt and cook for a minute or so. Once you're done cooking the onion and bell pepper mixture, reserve some of that to top the bowl for later. This is optional. Then add in all of your sauces. That's the sambal olek, tahini, miso, and a cup of broth. Increase the heat to medium and mix really well until the sauces are mixed into the stock. It will take about a minute for the miso and tahini to mix into the stock. Once it is mixed in really well, it'll be starting to thicken up already. Add in the rest of the stock and mix really well. Let it come to a boil, then add in your noodles and mix really well. Press them in and continue to cook until your noodles are cooked to preference. Then press in your bok choy or any of those fresh veggies into the noodle mixture. There's going to be enough heat in the stock to cook the bok choy. Also taste and adjust the ramen at this point. Add more salt if needed. A splash of soy sauce will also help for the saltiness if needed. Adjust the heat. If you want some tang, add in some lime juice and mix in, and then cook for a few seconds and then switch off heat. Let this ramen sit for a few minutes and then serve up in your serving bowls. Add a good helping of the noodle mixture, the veggies, and then ladle some of your stock in your bowl. Then get the teriyaki tofu block, slice it and place it on your bowl. Top the bowl with some of the reserved onion bell pepper mixture, some green onion, some of the reserved chili crisp, sesame seeds, and serve immediately. You can also add other toppings to this ramen like some sprouts, lime wedges, some chopped up nuts, or crunchy veggies of choice. Enjoy this ramen however you like. If you don't want to use tofu, you can use other vegan protein as well, such as soy curl, soy-free vegan chicken substitutes, or chickpea tofu. They'll all work really well with the teriyaki sauce. Let me know in the comments below if you do try it. Please do also review it on the blog. This is not the end of all the unconventional recipes and unconventional ramen I'm going to make, so do come back for more. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.